Hello everybody and welcome to week 9 of your training program. This week we decided to challenge you, the athlete. What we decided to do was take all 8 weeks of our foot skills that we've been working on, our fitness, and we are starting to incorporate some very difficult combination foot skill moves. In addition, we also worked on some proper striking techniques, both using your left and right foot. My advice to you would be to make sure that you are mastering step 1 before you go to step 2, and then step 3, and then step 4. Enjoy. Okay everybody, here's our first exercise. Again, we've been doing 8 weeks of speed and agility with our feet, foot coordination. So this is a much more challenging set of exercises that we're going to do. So in the first one, the athlete will use his dominant foot, which is his left foot, and he'll be pulling the ball behind, followed by getting his plant foot out of the way so he can bring the ball back forward each time, okay? So we'll go ahead and see an example of this. Go ahead. Lots of bouncing up and down on the non-dominant foot, clearing it out, and just going as quick as he can, okay? So this is the first time that he's actually done this. He's practiced for about 5 minutes, so again, the more that you do this, you will notice that your coordination improves. So let's go ahead and see the right foot. Good. Again, the key is really watch his plant foot. It has to get out of the way, and also turning of the hips. Hopefully the last 8 weeks of working the speed and agility and the coordination will help your athlete have improved on these types of things. Again, it takes a lot of time, but just some really great exercises. Okay, this is the first set. The second exercise will now be a combination of doing left foot and right foot together. Again, in order to move to part number 2 here, you're going to need to be very good at doing just your left foot and then being able to do just your right foot. So in part 2, again, it's combination of left and right feet. So go ahead. So we'll see where he'll grab with the left foot, and then he'll grab with the right foot. Grab with the left foot, then grab with the right foot, okay? Let's just keep going, giving some examples. It gets very tiring. Then also the coordination to be able to switch the brain into doing left foot. And then right foot is very difficult. Let that ball come forward each time, so come all the way back and then forward. Good. Good. Okay, go ahead and stop, please. Okay, again, in order to move on to step 2 here, again, make sure you do a lot of repetitions with just the left foot only, and then also just the right foot only. Here's the third exercise. The athlete here will break this down into steps because this is very difficult. So first time he'll pull back with the left foot, just like we have done in the other 2, and then he's going to stop it with his right foot. The right foot will now pull the ball straight backwards, and he's going to grab it with the left foot. At this point, the upper body is forward, the left leg is back. He'll bring the ball forward, and that will have completed the whole round. So go ahead and do it a little bit quicker. So he pulls backwards, comes forward, grabs it with the right foot, pulls it back, and that will have completed the first step. So the one thing I would stop the athlete here on first is, again, make sure you complete the first step, which is pulling the ball backwards and then getting the ball coming forward, just like you did in the first 2 exercises. Go ahead and let's see a little bit quicker speed. Comes backward. Here we go. Yep. Come forward. Good. Good. Okay, and stop right there. So again, these are, really designed to challenge the athlete. If you watch his plant foot, whether his left foot is doing the work, the right plant foot has got to be up and down very quickly, never on the heels. And when the right foot is doing the work, the left foot has got to be up and down. So again, very, very difficult exercises, but in week 9, I just wanted to put something out there that you literally may need to spend 20, 30 minutes on just step 1. both feet. And then maybe the next time you do your workout, you go to step 1 and then start adding step 2. To get a soccer player to where we want them to be, we want to teach the athlete how to be coordinated with both feet, then also how you work one foot and let the other foot constantly stay moving on and off the ground. So whether you're doing your changes of direction with the ball, changes your direction without the ball, going up for a head ball, whatever the instance is. So again, this is just very difficult because of the amount of coordination and then teaching the brain to keep both feet working at the same time. All right. The fourth exercise will be continuing to build on the other 3 that we've done. Again, here the athlete will perform it in slow motion first. So he'll pull the ball back like we do in step 1, and then he's going to grab it with the right foot. Instead of going now backwards and behind, he'll roll the ball over in front like a triangle, grab it with that foot, and then go ahead and perform it again. So it's back, grabs with the right foot, comes across, go again. Go again, then bring it across. So let's take it one step further. Instead of just grabbing it with the right foot, we'll stop when it comes all the way back across again. So go ahead. So here the athlete pulls back and then stops there. That would be one full cycle. Go ahead and go again. Pulls back, hits it, brings it across, and then that would be one full cycle. Go again. Okay, go again. Go again. Oh. Okay, let's go again. Good. And go again. And go again. Good. Again, really making sure that step 1 with your left foot, step 1 with your right foot, lots and lots and lots of practice with those. We'll start making steps 2, steps 3, and step 4 a little bit easier. Again, he's just showing the demonstration with his left foot because this is the first time he's ever attempted these. And then he would have to practice with his right foot. So these are the 4 exercises and kind of the speed and agility and footwork all combined in one. The next part of this workout, we came over to a tennis court, and or you could use a goal in the backyard, you could use a spot on a wall outside somewhere, okay? Is really working on the ability to strike a ball. The reason I like to do this on a tennis court is it teaches you how to keep proper balance over the ball. So in other words, we want this athlete to be able to strike a ball and hit the middle of the net, not for it to go over and then also not for it to go on the ground. What we'll be looking for here is proper technique of being able to keep the body over the ball, and not leaning back. The reason why I also have the ball here on the line is when he strikes the ball, we'll be looking for his body to finish up on the other side of the line and not falling backwards or to the side. So go ahead, we'll give some demonstrations of this. The next set of examples will be done with the non-dominant foot. Again, looking for the nice smooth motion through the ball. For the next set, we move to the end line of the tennis court, and I'm not a tennis guru, but it's about 13 or 14 yards. Again, the idea here is for the athlete to once again try to get the ball to land mid-net, not changing the form, but really working how to keep the proper body position over the ball. The next set will be done with the right foot, Again, on that last left-footed shot, you could see that the athlete, still a nice strike on the ball, but just the slightest little upright position of the body and the ball will start to take off on the athlete. Again, right foot, has a nice strong right foot. However, the mechanics on the right foot for these should be interesting to see what happens. The last part of the week 9 workout is juggling. Again, here the athlete, once they start getting comfortable using just both feet on just regular juggling, and then also working different surfaces, spends more time now working on different tricks. There's one trick that he says he's been working on, going the opposite way of doing it around the world. Let's maybe do about 30 more seconds. It's the first time I'm seeing this too in a little while. One thing that I told him before the juggling started was, just like in those dribbling things that he did at the beginning, it's really to start teaching the brain, when one leg is working, can the other foot be doing something as well and not just stationary. That's how some of the best trick jugglers really are able to do some really impressive tricks, is the opposite foot is doing a lot of work while the ball touching the foot touching the ball is also working. Okay, 10 more seconds. All right, thank you. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed week 9 workout. Like I said, it was definitely a challenge. However, you know, after all these weeks of working out, I wanted to give you something that really challenged you. Less exercises to do, but it obviously required a lot more work per exercise. So I hope you really enjoyed it, and any questions, like always, feel free to email me. Thank you.